Let's do this. And let's do subscribers mode. Hmm. All right. Hello, one person that was kind enough to give one like. Thank you so much for that. Galaxy Lacon. First. Yes, you are. You are first today. Welcome, Galaxy. How you doing? Where are you from, Galaxy? Tell me about yourself. Do you like long walks on the beach, holding hands in the starlight? I mean, I'm just asking. Big John in the building. Says Sisco. What's going on, Big John? How you doing today, man? What's going on today? Big Russ in the building says, damn it. If I can't be first, I'm out. Let's do it live. F it. Let's do it live. That's what you should have said, Russ. You know what? You can't. You're first in my heart, Russ. You're first in my heart. I hope that's enough. I hope that's enough to keep you around. Well, next to Miss Generous, of course, you know. Galaxy Lacon says, it's me, Horando. Horando, another one that changes his name every 5 days. Horando, what's going on? How you doing, Galaxy Lacon? Big John says, I like pretty Filipinas. Well, check it out, homeboy. I ain't a pretty Filipina. I'm an ugly Filipina. Big John with the custom Batchin emojis kicking off. Big Russ says, oh, wow. Is that like George Takei or just, oh, my? But it's, oh, wow. What's going on, Russ? How you doing, man? Hey, how's the weather there? Because here it is weird. It is weird. Like I had to turn on my light here in the living room because the sun, there's no sun. It's like all cloudy outside. It actually rained. I wouldn't call it rain. I wouldn't even call it a drizzle. It was like a squirt. There was a few squirts. Pause. There was some squirts of rain that happened today, like 3 times. It was weird. I'm like, come on now. This is weird weather. We had like 100 degrees yesterday, and then today it's cooler. It's overcast. It's actually a little muggy. Not like Philippines or Florida, but for here it's muggy and just enough rain to like jack your car up, you know, with the dust flying around, then that little squirts of rain. Man, it's terrible. Ridiculous. Big John with the Cisco emojis, the Gencredible emojis. Horando says, it's really late over here, so I just had to be first, so bye. Wow, Horando, you're going to leave me feeling so unsatisfied. That's not right. That's not right, Horando. But thank you, Horando. Thank you for being first. Thank you for just being here. And if you got to go, you got to go. All right, Horando, take it easy, man. Galaxy Lacon. Big John with the crazy Cisco emojis. Still rainy. Yeah, I think you guys sent some of that rain over here, which I don't mind it. You know, honestly, I'm not complaining because we need whatever we can get as far as rain. It's just dry here. So I've been telling people that California's been in a drought for like decades, which is kind of true and it's kind of not. Because actually, I guess the last 2 years, California has actually met its normal amount of rainfall. You know, well, I'll put it this way: the normal amount of storage, water storage that we're supposed to have, we've actually met that the past couple of years. So technically, we're out of a drought. But I just have a feeling it's not going to last. So yeah, please send more rain. Send more rain. Horando says, sorry, not sorry. All right, Horando, thanks, man. Big John, what's going on where you're at? How you doing? It's got the custom emojis kicking off. Don't be jealous, folks. Don't be jealous that Big John has all these custom emojis. You too could have the custom emojis. All you got to do is do one of 2 things. There's 2 ways to do it. One, you could do it the hard way, which is purchase your own custom membership to Cisco International. We start at $1.49 a month. So if you got $1.49, just hang around in your pocket. Throw it at me. The other way, which is cheaper for you, but a little bit more difficult, is you can wait around until Santa Blizzard comes. And when Santa Blizzard comes, everybody, well, not everybody, 5 people, maybe 10 people might get gift memberships. You never know. So consider that. We got 8 million in the building, 5 likes. If you're just new to the live stream, if you just came in, do us a favor. Just please, please, we just humbly ask you to double tap your screen, drop a like on us. It won't hurt us. Trust me. Trust me. I'm a big guy. I can handle all the likes. I can handle the dislikes too. You can drop a dislike on me. That's fine too. But please, just double tap that screen. Because we're a small channel, we're trying to get further out into the YouTube verse. We're trying to get more and more subscribers so that we can have more and more people who are learning about positivity, learning about spreading love, and hopefully willing to assist us in our project this year in December, which is going to the Philippines and helping kids there, because all the profits that we make from our YouTube channel, that's where it's going to. So you can give with a happy heart, knowing that children in the Philippines will be much, much, much better off in December when we get there, thanks to your generosity. So consider. Ma'am Leonilla, good morning. She's got the stopwatch. She's like, okay, you're on the clock, Sisco. And then she hands me the red envelope too. Here's your money. Thank you, Ma'am Leonilla. Big John says, it's hot here in St. Louis, Missouri. Is there ever a time when it's not hot in St. Louis, Missouri? Because when I think of St. Louis, Missouri, I always think it's just freaking hot and humid there. I don't know if I mentioned this before, my grandma, my mom's mom, she was born in East St. Louis, Illinois. She was born in East St. Louis, and she grew up in Fairmont City. I don't even know if Fairmont City is still there. I know it's just a little place, but yeah, that's not too far from there, Big John. Always hot in Missouri. Night Stark says, hey, Sisco, remember me? I don't remember you, Night Stark. Were you under a different name? I'm trying to look at your picture. It doesn't look familiar. When were you here, Night Stark? How long ago was it? You know, I'm an old man. I can't remember too long back. Mount Leonilla, thank y'all. Big John says, in the winter. What is it like in the winter there? It doesn't snow there. I know it doesn't snow there, but what does it get like in the winter? Kind of rainy? Cold and rainy? Big Russ says, St. Louis, Missouri. Did you live over there near there, Russ? Because I know you get over to Illinois, but were you near that area? Were you near that end of Illinois, near the St. Louis area? Sis Hugh in the building. She says, like, share, Sir Cisco. Hello, Sis Hugh. How are you? Good morning. I was there in your live stream, and I was watching, and you were. No, she wasn't doing that. She doesn't snore, guys. She doesn't snore. But she was just laying there. And all of a sudden, I heard the alarm clock go off. And she kind of moved a little bit. And then she went right back to sleep. I said, wake up. She didn't wake up. But now she's awake. Hello, says you. How are you? Night Stark says, I was here like 2 weeks ago. Something you don't remember me, but I remember you crying. I was crying or you were crying? Well, thank you for coming back, Night Stark. Really appreciate that. I'm always glad that people remember me unless I owe them money, in which case I don't want them to remember me, but I don't think I owe you money, so welcome back. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming back, Night Stark. Big John says, it snows a little. Does it really? I'm trying to think. You know what? Yeah, I guess so, because, yeah, you're still kind of like in the center of the United States. You're not, because whenever I think of Missouri, you think it's the South, but it's not really way down there. It's still kind of up there. So if that makes any sense to anybody other than myself. So yeah, I guess you do get a little bit of snow there. Interesting. Well, hopefully this hot weather will be over soon, because I think ours is pretty much over. We had a bunch of days, multiple days, weeks. It was like 100 or higher. And now this week it's going to be 80s and 90s. So it shouldn't be too bad. Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. Creedy in the building says hello. Big Russ says no, but my wife had some fam there and her father is buried there. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I've never been there. I've always wanted to get out that way though. Honestly, I really wanted to get out to Fairmont City, and I honestly don't know if it's still there or not. I remember, I think it was my mom was telling me that it's either it's called something else, or I don't know, it's been incorporated or something. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But I've been wanting to get out there because that's where my grandma was born, and actually my mom and her sisters were all born there. They moved here to California in 1955. I believe that was the same year that Disneyland opened up. They moved here, and then I think my uncle was born here in LA. So yeah, that's cool, man. Man, Leonilla, thank y'all. Creedy just retracted his message. He thought better about it. He thought better. There you go, Creedy. Think twice. Think twice before you put some crazy stuff in there. Nice Stark says, "Hey Cisco, what are your thoughts on HIPAA law?" We're gonna start with HIPAA law. As an attorney, I always tell my clients HIPAA laws are there to protect you. However, if you share your personal information, they do not protect you anymore because I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what my comments on HIPAA laws are. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. It just depends. It could be good for you, could be not. Any other easy questions there, Night Start? Says Hugh says, class for today is suspended, Sir Cisco, because of heavy wind. Really? Heavy wind? Says Hugh, what island are you on, Says Hugh? Or what area are you in? What area are you in? Heavy wind, really? There's not typhoon there, is there? Hope not. So that's why I'm back to bed. Oh, hey, you do what you do, Says Hugh. You do what you do, Says Hugh. It's okay. You don't have to explain to me. You don't have to explain to me. It's nice to just crawl back into bed, relax, got the fan going. It is so choice. Love that. Creedy says, "Did you know what Dylan did today?" Dylan who? I don't know. I don't know any Dylan, so I probably don't know what they did today. Man, Leonilla with the Night Stark says, "I changed my name to Dylan Patel and I moved a little rock." Huh? Changed my name. So are you Creedy? I don't know. I'm so confused. I changed my name to Dylan Patel and I moved to, oh, you moved to Little Rock. Oh, okay. So this is Creedy channel number 3 here, or what is that? Creedy or something else. Says you says Pasig, Philippines, Sir Cisco. Okay, I know where Pasig is at. That is right near Manila. That's like maybe what, 20 minutes? No. Yeah, maybe like 20 minutes from Philippines, depending on traffic. Okay, yeah, I know right where you're at. Really, it's windy right there. Huh. Well, hopefully no typhoon. Creedy says, "Do you know who Peter Peters is?" I do not. Little Rock is a place in Arkansas. No way. I know where Little Rock is. Of course I know where Little Rock is. I had my ex, her family was from Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. Ma'am Leonilla. You're number one, Ma'am Leonilla. You're number one. Okay, 876 says, "Hi, Attorney Unk. You are looking very good today. I hope you're doing great in your life. Keep up the good work, Unk. I love your content." Thank you, okay? I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not an attorney. I was just playing. They had to ask me about HIPAA laws, and I'm not. I have really not a lot of opinions on HIPAA laws. Uh, I didn't know what to say, but you know what? Saying I was an attorney sounded funny, so I just said it. But thank you, okay? How you doing? Love the content. Thank you. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Chris says, "Do you know who Bryden from the Ninja Kids is?" No, do not know them. Big John with the second like. Thank you, Big John. Appreciate that, brother. And Ma'am Leonilla with the goal. Too bad soccer's over. That was a fun time watching the World Cup. I'm not normally a big soccer fan, but I always love when when the whole world comes together. The Olympics, World Championships. I love seeing that stuff. I love when people can get together and instead of thinking about all the politics and all the BS that's going on in the world, that stuff's still happening. We all know that stuff's still happening, and I'm sure the athletes are fully aware and all that. But they just come together, and we can actually see people from different places, just together doing something positive. They're competing, but it's with good intentions. It's people that have worked their whole lives to get to the level that they're at, and they're doing the best they can in whatever sport or event that they're in. And I don't know, there's just something about that I love. So yeah, the World Cup, I love watching the World Cup. Okay says, yeah, I'm playing too. Wow, okay. You just reeled me in on that one. Okay, I see how you do. I got you this next time I got you, okay. Big John with the crazy Sisco emojis. Night Star says, it's so affordable to live in Little Rock. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know a lot about Little Rock. What are the top two best things about Little Rock besides the affordability? What are the top two best things about Little Rock? As if you were trying to get me to move there. What are the two best things? Critty says, is George Strait your favorite rapper? No, he's not. Okay, says Attorney Unk sound cool. Yeah. If I was an attorney, that would be cool. I'm just glad I'm not. I don't want to work that hard. They make good money though. Big John with the Gencredible. Matt Leonilla with the goal again. Look at Big John just dropping all of them. Guys, like I said, don't be jealous. You too can have those custom emojis. It's just a click away. It's a click away. Big John with the Cisco International emoji. Anwar Labnet TV says, good evening, host. Good evening, Anwar. How are you? Anwar, where are you from, Anwar? And hold on a second. I do not have Mam Leonilla as a moderator. Hold on a second. There you go, Mam Leonilla. I saw you shivering, Mam Leonilla. You were cold. Oh, you were cold. And I had to put a jacket on you. Now you have a jacket, Mam Leonilla. Big John, thank you, brother. Anwar says, just here, still too early here, host. What time is it? Where are you? Let's see here. Anwar says, BGs. BG, like the BG, like the singers, the BGs, or like BG as in your like background, like you're hanging out. Creedy says, do you know who Pele is? Yeah, of course. Everybody knows who Pele is. Okay, says, who? Your top 3 rappers. Yeah, I don't, I guess I've said it before. I don't really like ranking people necessarily, because there's different reasons to like different people. And I don't know, there's really not a real way to objectively say who the best are. I don't know. I'd say I'd say all time people that, I've either listened to for a long time or, I just think have tremendous talent. I mean, of course, just like the main people that people always talk about, people talk about Tupac. I'm not a big Biggie fan. I'm just not. I mean, he has some hit records and stuff, but I don't know. He's just not one of my top people. He has some jams, don't get me wrong, but he's just not up there for me. I don't know. Like, the people I listen to lately has been like more international people. I haven't really been listening to as many people from here in the States, but, I listen to a lot of Filipino rappers. So yeah, I can't really say who my top 3 are. I mean, to me, it just depends on my mood, because music to me is the mood that you're in is what matters when I pick music to play. So, I'll listen to all kinds of stuff. I'll listen to, somebody was talking about George Strait. Creed was talking about George Strait. I'll listen to country music sometimes. I'll listen to hip hop. I'll listen to R&B. I'll listen to some rock. I'll listen to some, heavy metal. I mean, it just depends on what mood I'm in. Where we at here? Blum, 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 blum. Oh, yeah. Man, Lil, thank you. Creedy says, is George Strait a rapper? Creedy, he's not no rapper. Anwar says, from the Philippines, host, 5:50 a.m. I met you from Margie TV. Oh, okay. Oh, Anwar. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I'm looking at your picture. I remember that picture. Okay. 5:50 a.m. Wow, it is early there in the Philippines. Well, welcome, Anwar. Thank you for showing up over here. I appreciate you. Sis Margie she's one of the best. She's one of our favorite YouTubers. Okay says, no, I mean like who you listen the most, Unc? The most? Oh boy, who do I listen to the most? I listen to Easy Mill a lot. I listen to a lot of Easy Mill. I really, really like his music. I mean, he's a rapper, but he can also sing. He's got some new stuff that's coming out. He's been under Dr. Dre and Eminem for a little bit, getting mentored by them and stuff. He signed to Interscope. I believe he signed to Interscope, but really talented dude. He lives here in Las Vegas now, but he's originally from, I think he's from, what is it? he's from Luzon, but I'm trying to think of what. Oh man, I can't remember it. Olongapo. He's from Olongapo, so he was from there originally, but now he's here in the States. But very talented dude. If you don't know Easy Mill, look him up. Easy, the letters Easy, and then MIL. Easy Mill. That's who I listen to probably the most right now. Blah blah blah. Sis Yu says, "Hello, Anwar, me Philippines too." Yeah, we got a lot of Philippines people in here. Thank goodness, because we get people from all over the world, but Philippines, it's my heart right there. Nine Star says, "I don't know, just moved here for affordability." So there's nothing else. What do you do there, Night Stark? I know you have to do something. Do you go to parks? Are there shows that happen there? Like what's going down in Little Rock? What's going down in Little Rock, Arkansas? Tell us, please. There's got to be something. It's a pretty good sized city, I'm sure. Okay says, yeah, I get it. Biggie cool with his lyrical talent, but Pac just gets with the emotion. Yeah, I mean Biggie, he was a lyricist. I give him that. He was a lyricist, but yeah, I never felt like his music, in my chest. He's got a couple little bangers that it's like, okay, all right, but nothing that stays with me. So yeah, I don't. He's just not one of the people I listen to that much. T Gang in the building says, Sisco. T Gang says hi. He says, hey Sisco, good to. Oh no, wait, that's Silent Damsel. Silent Damsel says, hey Sisco, good to see you. Silent Damsel. Silent Damsel. Let me ask you, who is your favorite rapper, Silent Damsel? Do you listen to rap music, Silent Damsel? How you doing, Silent Damsel? How you feeling? She says, please like, sub, and share. Guys, please listen to the official usherette of the Sisco International channel when she says, please like, sub, and share. We got 12 million in the building, 13 big likes. Thank you, guys. If you haven't already, double tap your screen, drop a like on us. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You can always unsubscribe later. If you subscribe and you go look at our channel and you realize these people are whack. These people are, I don't even want to watch these people. You can always unsubscribe. But until then, just drop a subscribe on us. Give us a chance. You'll probably enjoy our content. I'm pretty sure you will. You know dang well there's a whole bunch of stuff that you've subscribed to in the past few months, years, whatever, that you don't look at anymore. You don't even care anymore. You got all that on your sub list. You need us on your sub list. We're going to brighten your sub list up. So please, if we're your vibe, please subscribe. Thank you, Silent Damsel. Meow Plaz in the building says, yo. Meow Plaz, what's going on? T-Gang says, how are you? Why are you yelling, T-Gang? It's early. It's early over there. Shh. Shh. Bring it down, T-Gang. I'm good. I'm doing good. Yeah, I did my little Uber today. Did okay. It wasn't too bad. I was telling these guys earlier, we had a little bit of squirts of rain that happened. So that kind of, was weird. But other than that, doing pretty good. It's Friday Junior here in the United States. It's Friday over there in the Philippines and in Japan. So happy Friday to you guys over there. Happy Friday Junior to us here in the United States. Like I said, our day has been pretty good. Jen's back in the room. She's working she went to work today. She had some meetings to do. Then she came home because she has some meeting and I think some training to do. So she's back in the room on her laptop doing her thing. And yeah, going good today. We got some stuff we got to do this weekend. So getting prepared for that. Creedy says, do you know who Peter Pankey is? I asked somebody thought I said, no, nobody thought that. But Peter Pankey is you, Greedy. Anwar says, Hugh fam, hi. T-Gang says, meow blast. Night Stark says, Sisco, you know my neighbor, old grandma, got scammed by an Indian scammer that was for PayPal stuff. I don't know that. I don't know that. Why would I know that, Night Stark? I don't know that. But that sucks. Yeah, nobody likes scammers. Big John says, hi. What's up, Big John? There we go. Thank you, brother. Hugh fam says, Anwar, where are you here in the Philippines? Yeah, Anwar, where are you from? T-Gang says, Silent Damsel, how are you? She's still yelling. You're still yelling, T-Gang. T-Gang, how are you doing, man? Hopefully you're not doing too much. You're not too busy. Kathy says, good morning, Paul. Hello, Kathy. Good morning. Hold on a minute, Kathy. I forgot to add this to you last time. I'm sorry. I was on my other app and I couldn't add you on there. Big John says, like number 3 from Big John. Look at Big John, guys. You don't even know. 3 big likes just from Big John. He's an overachiever. He's an overachiever. What can we say? Big John, salute to you, man. Thank you. Sign down says, sorry, MIA, been busy playing Fortnite with my kids. She's been unwell and off school all week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I hope she feels better. Well, I mean, the good news is she's got you there to, keep her spirits up. You got Fortnite. That's always a good time. So yeah, no sorries, no worries. I've said it many times before. YouTube, we love our YouTube community. We have people in YouTube who we've known for literally years, people who are we've met in real life, people who we consider really, really real friends, family even. And I will be the first one to tell you that any of those people, whenever they need to take a break, I totally understand, because there's times when I need to take a break. So, Silent Damsel, no sorries at all. Just thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. Now, how are you doing? Big John, thank you, brother. The Bat Jet emojis. I heard a rumor. I cannot confirm or deny. I heard a rumor. So don't be like, oh, Sisco said it's going to happen. No. I heard a rumor that Miss Generous is going to be going live in the next 2 or 3 days. I heard a rumor about that. That's all I'm going to say about it. Sundown says, hey, T-Gang. Kathy says, ads. Well, watch those ads, Kathy. And guys, if you encounter ads while watching the live stream, or if you encounter ads watching any of our videos, or if you watch a replay of the live stream, please do us a favor. Watch those ads. You don't even have to watch them. Let them play. But let them play. Let them play for at least 30 seconds. Count it out, or look at your watch. Look at a clock, whatever you got to do. Let the ads go for at least 30 seconds. If you do that, we get a very small amount of revenue from those ads, and it all adds up. Everything adds up. So please, if you do that, and all the other subscribers do that, everybody that watches our video does that, you're really going to do a lot of help for the kids in the Philippines this December. So please, thank you, Kathy. Watch those ads. Thank you. Chris says, do you know who Jizza is? Of course I know who Jizza is. Big Mike with the Gencredible emoji. Kathy says, support from EB. Thank you so much, Kathy. Appreciate that. We love Sis EB. One of our favorite YouTubers. She's just so awesome, so amazing. Thank you for coming here from EB. Thank you. Creedy says, do you know who Peter Pancake is? I don't know who that is, Creedy. Nice Stark says, Cisco, Florida, California. California all day. What are you talking about? That's like saying eat dirt or eat candy. Come on. Who would live in Florida? Pfft, bunch of weirdos out there. California all day. West Coast is the best coast. Does that answer your question, Nice Start? Well, and I say that, and I got, my mom lives in Florida, my sister lives in Florida, my stepdad lives in Florida, Big Russ lives in Florida. I know a few people that live in Florida, so no shade on Florida, but yeah, California is just better. California is the best state in the country, guys. And anybody who argues with that, first of all, they either don't live in California, or B, they live here and there's something wrong with them, because we all know California is the best state. We all know that. Everybody knows that. Big Mike, thank you, bro. Kathy with the waves. Thank you, Kathy. T-Gang says, I'm having a coffee. Oh, good for you, man. Good for you. Don't drink too much, though. Unless it's decaf, then drink as much as you want. Sundown says, my favorite rapper, Eminem. Yeah, Eminem's up there for me, too. Eminem, very, very talented guy. Just an amazing lyricist. And I know it's an unpopular opinion, but there's been a lot of white rappers prior to Eminem. And there were some good ones. Everlast is one that comes off the top of my head. MC Search, there's been some good white rappers before. But Eminem, he's at such a high level above so many people, white or not. He is definitely up near the top. Whenever somebody mentions, the best rappers, if he's not up near the top, then that's a silly list to me. So shout out to Eminem. Yeah, definitely one of the best. T-Gang says, I have 3 every day. All right, T-Gang. Don't get carried away with them, though. Kathy says, you don't want to give away a jacket? Kathy, I think I gave you one, didn't I? Or maybe you said this before I gave it to you. Am I getting behind, guys? I'm sorry. I think that... Oh, I got to be quiet because my wife's working. I think that's in the building. I'm getting all loud, and she's back on a meeting. She says, good morning, brother Sisco. Good morning, Ate Tess. How are you? How's your day going so far? How is your weather where you are? Is it windy there too, or is it raining there? How are you doing out there? She says done like. Thank you for the like, sis. We got 21 likes, guys. 12 million a building. Thank you so much. Cree says, is Bryton Myler your favorite rapper? I don't even know who Bryton Myler is. Miss Generous. I'm here. I'm sitting here telling everybody you're at work, and here you are in the live stream. See, this is how unserious Miss Generous is, guys. She needs to get over it. She needs to get over it. No, 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 back Jan. I was just telling them, Miss Generous, that I heard a rumor, and I don't remember who I heard it from or where I heard it from, but I heard a rumor that you may be going live on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Is that true? Can you confirm or deny that? T-Gang says, my mom isn't home yet, so it doesn't matter. It does matter, T-Gang. Whatever you put inside your body always matters, T-Gang. Remember that. What you eat is who you are, buddy. Sign down says, generous. T-Gang says, my mom would get mad at me and it yelled at with her home. Wow. Well, you should listen to your mom. You should listen to your mom. 3 coffees is a little much, T-Gang, especially for someone your age. I think that says, BG here, Kuya Sisco, still feel sleepy. Oh, no worries, sis. Thank you. You get up whenever you're ready. If you keep us on BG, I'm going to keep you company out there, so I promise. T-Gang says, my mom is supposed to come home tomorrow. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully she has a safe trip. I hope she's doing okay, T-Gang. Hopefully you're doing okay. And then speaking of okay says, for real, it's like if you like Biggie, you like Biggie. And if you don't, then you don't. People on 2 sides of the extreme for Biggie. Either you like him, really love him, or you just don't care. I agree with that. And I mentioned it a while back where, when I was younger, that whole East Coast, West Coast beef happened. And it was really all a bunch of BS. It really was. But, some of my thinking about certain rappers and East Coast music in general has always been kind of affected by that. So I never really got into a lot of their music. Even as an adult, a lot of it just doesn't appeal to me. Like the old school rappers do, and some of the greats do. And Biggie is one of the greats. I'm not going to say he's not one of the greats. He's just not one of my favorites. That's the thing. T-Gang says, I am doing good. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that, T-Gang. Madam Little says, stop in the name of love. Does anybody know who sings that song? Does anybody know who sings that song? Is there anybody else in this live stream besides my old ass who knows who sings that song? T-Gang says, I got you. Madam Lil Nilla, thank you. Where's Blizzard? Blizzard's probably working. He's a busy man. He's either working, he's in school. You never know with that guy. He stays busy. That dude can't stay still. Miss Generous says, damsel, atetes, thank you, atetes. Madam Lil Nilla, thank you so much. Big John says, I love supporting good people. Big John, thank you, brother. First of all, thanks for the support. Second of all, thanks for calling me good people. I hope you're talking about me. Thank you, Big John. Appreciate that, man. T-Gang says, Miss Jan, when is your live? He's yelling again. Please tell me. Sis Angel says, hey, Sisco, how are you, my friend? I'm staying in the BG for your watch hours, but I'll be busy prepping for tonight's episode in 1 hour. So I won't be active in the chat. I hope you in general well. Mega love shout out. Thank you, Sis Angel. Thank you so much for the BG. Appreciate you. We're doing good here. It's Friday Junior, sis. So, even though I don't have a job per se, it always feels good because Miss Generous, it's her Friday. And I get excited because she has half day on Friday. So she gets off work early and we start our weekend like around, sometime in like noon, a little after noon. And it's still exciting for me. So it's Friday Junior. We're almost there. And you have an episode coming out tonight. So guys, do me a favor. Rose-colored glasses. Please click on her. If you have a jacket, please click on her name, view her channel, go subscribe to her right now, and set your notifications to all so that when she has a video out, you guys are ready to watch it. She has one coming out tonight, she says. So please be there for that. Ma'am Linda, thank you. Sign down says, I'm okay, thanks. I'll be lurking. Okay, we got a lot of lurkers, man. A lot of lurkers in here. But you know what I hear? When I hear people say they're BG or they're lurking, that means they got love for us, because if it matters enough for you to just turn your damn phone on, open the YouTube app, go to our channel when we're live, and just leave it on, even if you're going back to sleep, or if you're making some dinner, or you're doing something with your kids, or you're picking your nose, whatever it is, that means a lot to us. Thank you, guys. It really does help with our watch hours, and it helps with our algorithm too. We got 13 million in the building right now. I don't care if, well, I mean, I care. I would rather you guys be interacting, but if you're not, I love the fact that you're just BG. Thank you so much. That really, really, really helps our channel. So thank you, guys. All the lurkers, all the BG people, thank you so much. T-Gang says, yeah, we're getting a live from Miss Jen in 2 to 3 days. Perhaps, T-Gang, perhaps. Nice Dark says, Florida. I already answered that question. That was an easy question. Not like the HIPAA laws. Come on now. T-Gang says, thanks for telling me the exact time. Yes, the exact time is maybe the next Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I don't know what you're saying right there. A bunch of gibberish right there, T-Gang. Okay, says, I really love your vibe, Unc. Talking to you is easy. You get what I mean. You're like a big brother to me. A little older one. LOL. Wow. You don't even know how old I am. How old am I, okay? Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me how old I am. But appreciate you, though. Yeah, you know what? And that's the thing. This our channel really, and this live stream in particular, you know, we just try to be a little vibe here, just a little positivity, a little fun. You know, I try to be a little goofy from time to time, you know, because that's naturally me. You know, I like being goofy. You know, I don't like being serious all the time. You know, I have had to be serious my whole life, you know, for different reasons. Okay, one was my career. I had to be very serious for my career. You know, just different times in my life. It's just been that way. So the real me gets to come out sometimes in this live stream. So I hope you guys appreciate it. T-Gang says, ow, my head. What are you doing, T-Gang? Drinking too much coffee. Creedy says, do you know who John Z is? Never heard of John Z. 5 nights at, come on, Creedy. There you go, Creedy. Tuck yourself back into bed, Creedy. My brother BIY says, I ran out of clean socks. So I piled all my dirty ones on a tray, grabbed my detergent, headed down a steep hill from my home to the laundromat. As I was descending, oh, it's part 2, I slipped and fell, sending the dirty socks flying one way and the detergent flying another. So there I was, sitting on the sock by the tray, watching the tide roll away. Oh my God, he had to do it, guys. See, that's a 2-parter. You see, when you get to a level way up there, guys, that's what you can do smoothly. A 2-parter. He could have just left it a little one-liner or a little, you know, just within the one comment. He used 2 comments for that one, guys, and it was a banger. You don't even know about BIY. BIY, what's really going on, brother? Thank you for that one. Appreciate you. Big John says, I don't know about that. I want to go to South Carolina. South Carolina. Come on, raise up. Take your shirt off. Robert. No, I'm not going to sing that whole song. But listen, South Carolina, I've never been. I don't know a lot about South Carolina. I've heard mixed reviews. I do have an uncle that lives in Greenville, and he loves it there. He really loves it there. But yeah, I don't know a lot about South Carolina. Big John, why do you want to go to South Carolina? What's in South Carolina that intrigues you? Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. Sis Lete, she says, thumb sock. Thank you, sis, for the thumb sock. Good morning, everyone, from Sis Lete. Thank you. She is out there in Singapore. Lete, how is Singapore doing right now? Hopefully everything's good there. No typhoons in Singapore. Hopefully everything's good there. Big John says, hello, beautiful Miss Generous. BIY says, hi, Sisco, Ma'am Leonilla, Big John, T-Gang, okay, Creedy Bank rolling, and Sis Angel. Lete girl's waving. Thank you, Sis Lete. She says, Yahoo! Good morning, Sis Lete. BIY says, hey, Lete girl channel. Miss Jenner says, who's out here spreading rumors? But that may be true. I told you, I heard the rumor, guys. I heard the rumor. That may be true. You just heard her say it. It may be true. T-Gang says, hi, BIY. Ow, my head. T-Gang, what's going on with your head there, buddy? Pause. BIY says, Miss Generous, hello. Miss Jenner says, hi, Big John. T-Gang saying hi. It's just late there with the and the Miss Jenner says, BIY. Mamily O'Neill drinking her coffee. BC Momsy in the building. Hello, BC Momsy. Good morning to you. She says, hi, host. Mega love shout out. BC Momsy, thank you. How are you doing this evening? Hopefully everything is nice and quiet and relaxing there for you today. OK says East versus West was done by Snoop. That guy broke Biggie and Pac apart and backed off like nothing happened. Yet no one calls him out. Biggie and Pac were a goated duo. Yeah, they were good friends. They were good friends in the past, you know. I don't necessarily know if it was Snoop. It probably was more Suge, but, you know, I don't have a lot of love for Snoop nowadays, guys. I know that's maybe an unpopular opinion. People are like, what? You don't like Snoop? Snoop's turned into I don't know. He's kind of a turncoat dude. He does some stuff that's a little shady to me, you know. Can't mess with him too much anymore. I'll still listen to his music. You know, I'll still respect that he was he's a great rapper. He was a iconic rapper, but as a person, he's just kind of a dirtbag to me. So that may be an unpopular opinion, but that's the way I feel. Man, Nilla with the Rockets. Says late there with the she loves that emoji, man. That ain't right. You're not right, late there, girl. That's not right. BC Momsy, thank you. Man, Nilla, thank you. Creedy says, you know, Creedy, when you gonna give up, man? When you gonna give up? He says, hey, subscribe. I don't know what you're saying there, Creedy. Don't know it. T-Gang saying hi. Creedy says, do you know Caden Cunningham? I don't know anybody from Slocum. You already know. Magatility. I don't know. Hey, bro, what makes California so great statistically? It's at the bottom of every category. Give me one category it's at the bottom of. Please and thank you. Creedy says, are you seriously not going to play Five Nights? Creedy. Devin, no, don't know who that is. Don't know who Zachary Gordon is. Big John says, a guy met in prison is there. We are closer than my blood brothers. Wow, really? What part of South Carolina? And besides that, what about South Carolina draws you there? Or what has your buddy told you about South Carolina? I'm always curious when people move to another state, because usually it's for a job or family or something. So, yeah, I'm curious to know that. Big Russ is in the bushes. Big Russ, I hope you didn't take all that Florida talk the wrong way, but you and I know, Big Russ, you and I both know California's the best state. You know that. OK says, nah, I get you, Unc. Soup's he's more than suspicious. More than suspicious. He's a prime suspect. OK says, low key, you should make a rap song, Unc. Do a freestyle right here, right now. Yeah, man. I still owe I think it's Juice. Is it Juice? Who do I owe a freestyle to? I owe a freestyle to somebody. And I just, my mind's not right. My mind's not right. You know, I might have to, I don't know. I don't know what I have to do, but I'm gonna have to get my mind right first. Because what I can do is come in here and land some lame freestyle on you guys. So, you know, when I get my head right, someday it'll happen. It'll happen. BC Momsy, thank you. And this guy, Maga Tiller, what is your name? Maga Tillernity. He's mad at Snoop because he's cool with Trump. That's childish. Must not like ICE either. Is that childish? Somebody who hangs out with people who abuses kids and abuses women and all sorts of things. I don't think that's childish. I think that's just, you know, a man making a decision about not hanging out with trashy people. That's all I got to say about that. Big John says, Lancaster, he has his own business and will help me start mine. Oh, nice. There's a Lancaster in South Carolina. I know we got a Lancaster here in California. I didn't know there was a Lancaster in South Carolina. What kind of business is he in? Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. Let's see what this is. Creedy's talking about, oh, Creedy, do I need to time you out, Creedy? Come on now. For real, seriously, Creedy. Get it together, man. Big John throwing up the Miss Generous emoji. Guys, we got 15 million in the building, 29 big likes already. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Really appreciate you. You know, listen, there's a lot of things that we talk about in this live stream. The things that we don't really talk about that much, politics, religion. because those two subjects tend to get people all riled up. And don't get me wrong, I love talking about those two things. And there are times when I do talk about them in other, other people's channels who are into that, or I talk about it with my friends and family. But we don't get too deep into it here. But please understand, I do have very strong opinions about things, and there's some things that I will say. And if you ever get your feelings hurt, or if you don't like what I'm saying, that's too bad. I don't know what to tell you, because what I say is how I feel. And everything that I say, there's a reason why I say it. I don't just talk trash to be talking trash about that stuff. But like I said, I don't want anybody to feel like they're required to be here in my live stream, because they're not. I don't want anybody who disagrees with me to feel like they gotta be here. And nah, if you disagree with me and you don't like what we're talking about here, there's literally millions of other live streams to jump into. But with that said, like I said, I don't get too deep into stuff. But there are some things that, I got to speak on, and I will. Where we at here? Blah, 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 blah. Blum, blum, blum. Okay, Big John says lawn care. Okay, nice. Man, that's in South Carolina. I know that's going to be big business, because it is hella green over there. Hella green over there. Creedy says, do you know who? I don't know who that is, Creedy. Okay, says that's Unc's opinion, and it's a valid opinion. MAGA, what WTV your name is? Yeah, I don't know, whatever his name is. Bet you bump R. Kelly though, huh? Actually, I don't. I actually don't. I still, I'll be honest, loved his music. Loved his music. Went to a concert of his back in the day. But yeah, when you do stuff like that, I don't mess with you too much. Creedy says, do you know who Mr. Who? I don't know who that is. Big John, thank you for the Gencredible emojis. BIY says, Creedy, he may not, but I know who he is. Oh, shit. Wait, you know who is BIY? Mr. Who's the Boss? Who? I don't know who that is. Creedy, or BIY says, do you know who Linus, Luke, and Dan are? Do you know that, Creedy? Let's turn the table. Let's flip the script on Creedy. Creedy, do you know who they are? BIY, I don't care. That's kind of rude, Creedy. Kind of rude, Creedy. BIY says, I know who Mr. Who's the Boss is. Look at Creedy. Creedy's scared now. BIY got him scared now. Juan John Carlos in the building. He comes in off the top rope with the Miami Sisco emoji and the Bad Gen emoji kicking off. Brother Juan John Carlos, what's going on today, bro? It's a weird day here today. It's a weird day. I got some MAGA people coming for me. I got Creedy tripping today. The weather's weird. It's like cloudy. We got like some squirts of rain. But it's Friday Junior. It is Friday Junior. And I hope that your day is going well so far, brother. BIY says, Creedy, there's more to life than just Mr. Who's the Boss. 100 to that, BIY. BIY says, hi, Juan John Carlos. MAGA guy says, where did you grow up in Cali? I grew up in Los Angeles, around the Los Angeles area. Where did you grow up? MAGA-ternity? I have a feeling he misspelled his own name. Creedy says, are you from Australia, and have you ever been to Australia? Who are you talking to, Creedy? Who are you talking to? Okay says, what's your opinion on the current rap scene? Why is rap as a whole genre going down? It's so sad to witness the downfall of my beloved genre. I don't know that it is going down. Where is it going down at? I would say some of the quality of the artist is going down on the whole, but the reason why I believe that is because anybody can put music out nowadays, which is a good thing in some respects, because we're not getting just music that's funneled through a few record companies, but those record companies, for all their faults, they generally would find the people who were the most talented, because they knew that would sell. Whereas now anybody can upload things on a SoundCloud, or, is SoundCloud even still a thing? I don't know. But people can put their own music out there, which, like I said, is good. It's good for the artists, right? But because there's so much noise going on, it's really hard to sift through all this stuff and find those diamonds in the rough. So I don't think rap is going down. I think rap is honestly is at the height of its history. And you got to look bigger. It's not just here in the States. Look all over the world. There's no other genre of music in the entire world that's bigger than rap music on the whole. If you go anywhere in the world, I guarantee you there's going to be rap music fans. You can't say that about almost any other music. I don't think that there's any other music that you can say that about. Not that they don't listen to other music. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the music that gets the most energy and the most excitement all over the world, it's hip hop. So that's facts. What we at here? Juan John Carlos says, we don't even call them MAG anymore. They are just Epstein class defenders at 100%. It makes no sense to me. Like, again, we're not going to get too deep in that stuff, but at this point in time, how you can even call yourself MAGA and, oh, I love Donald Trump. You're weird, man. You are a weird person. He says, oh, you're from Brentwood. Figures. I don't know where Brentwood is. I don't know. And I didn't say I was from Brentwood. I don't know where that is, bro. Or West Hollywood. Yeah, I'm not from West Hollywood. But it's interesting that you know about West Hollywood. It tracks. It definitely tracks. Creedy says, is Jelly Roll your brother? And if he isn't, just act like, nah, he's my cousin, something like that. Nah, Jelly Roll, I don't know a lot about Jelly Roll, to be honest with you. I know he lost a bunch of weight, so congrats to him. I know he lost a gang of weight. Hi, Miss Generous. Miss Generous here, guys. You guys want to see Miss Generous? I know some of you would rather see Miss Generous than see me. But guess what? It ain't going to happen. Huh? What? No. Oh, here, let me turn the camera then. Yeah, you see? I know how to get her, guys. No, Jelly Roll, I don't know a lot about the guy. But I do know he lost a bunch of weight, so respect him. Mad respect to him. Okay says, I mean, rap's overall quality. New generation rappers just rap gibberish. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. There are a lot of younger rappers that, yeah, they're just, it's nonsense. But again, we're talking about on the whole. Whoa, wait, hey. You see that guy? She almost got me. That was her live stream, guys. That was it. Done deal. Her live stream is over. That was it right there. I was just playing. All right, so yeah, there's a lot of low quality rappers out there. But look, at the same time, the overall quality of rap has not gone down. There's still amazing rappers out there. It's just you now have a bunch of crap rappers that are thrown in the mix because 30, 40 years ago, those guys would have got zero play. Nobody would know who these guys are because it took a lot for them to be discovered, promoted, people putting money into their records going out. Whereas now everything's digital, it just goes out. So on the whole, I don't think it's gone down, but there's just more crappy rappers. Whoa, Alicia's got the $10 super chat. Alicia, oh my goodness, coming out the bushes heavy. Hold on a minute, let me like that. Bam. And I keep forgetting, guys, I gotta start, let me see, hold on here. All right, there we go. I gotta start taking pictures of these dang super chats, guys. I apologize to everyone who's been doing super chats and I haven't taken a picture of it and giving you credit where credit is due. Sis Alicia, thank you so much, coming out the bushes hot and heavy. She says, sending great vibes on this Thursday. I'm laid up with the flu, but I wanted to show some love. No, the flu during the summer is horrible. Horrible. I've had that and it sucks. Oh my God. Sis Alicia, I hope you're feeling better. Please drink plenty of fluids, get plenty of rest, and to be honest with you, limit your screen time because your eyes are going to get so. Limit your screen time. So I appreciate you so much for being here, but I want you to feel better. Thank you for the super chat, but man, feel better, guys. This is Alicia in the building. What do you even know about it? No, none of you know about it. Hold on, let me go back here. Hold on. Okay, I'm not too far behind. It doesn't look like. But yeah, the like I said, there's still all the quality of rap is still there. It's just hard to find because there's so much other crap around it that's not that good. So overall, I think it's still good. Okay says MAGA, change your name to Pit. Yeah, well, I mean, if the shoe fits. Zandy the Explorer in the building. Oh my goodness. She says, good morning, Sisco. Zandy, good morning to you. How are you, sis? Did you wake up early today and just decide, you know what? I'm going to be amazing today, as usual. Did you say that today, Zandy? One junk. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to give you the your jacket. There we go. All right. I haven't been able to add jackets, guys, because I've been using the other app. The Prism app is what I usually do my live streams on. The live streams where the Cisco International theme song is at the beginning and the end, that's when I'm using the other app. I can't do some of the stuff on that app that I do here. So I'm just on YouTube now, and I'm able to give jackets out. So good. Juan Carlos laughing, because JC. Manga guy says, I'm from Boyle Heights. Wow, that speaks volumes. Boyle Heights, there you go. Sis Ogan says, good morning, all and hoes. Good morning, Sis Ogan. How are you? Sis Late Days with the Ogan says, hello, Mrs. Sisco. She's right there, sis. She's right there. I think she's, are you eating something?
I have ice cream.
She's having ice cream. What kind of ice cream is it?
Ice cream sandwich.
It's ice cream sandwich, sis Ogan. Ice cream sandwich. Do you guys have ice cream sandwich in the Philippines? I don't know. But she's having ice cream sandwich this morning. That's what she's doing right now. Well, I am busting my butt here in this live stream. She's over there eating ice cream. Says Ogan, that ain't right. Says Late Day, thank you. Big John says, I didn't see anything. You should have been watching, Big John. What the heck? Sis Ogan says, tune in listening. Thank you. Thank you, Sis Ogan. Sis Alicia, thank you so much again for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it. And guys, I'm going to take a quick second, as I always do. That $10 that Sis Alicia sent us, that is 100% going to the Philippines in the form of assistance for children at a school in the Philippines, at least one school. We might do 2 schools. We're not sure. But that $10 is going to go with everything else that we accumulate between now and December, everything that we have on our channel, from super chats, from gift memberships, from people just buying memberships, to the ad revenue, everything that we get, we're taking with us to the Philippines, and we're going to change the whole vibe at a school out there for hundreds of kids. And Sister Alicia, you are a part of that. Thank you so much for that. Manga guy says, you're from West LA, I can tell. Well, they say it takes one to know one. And you know them all. Caden in the building says, hello, Cisco. What's up, Caden? How you doing? It's probably late out there too, right? This is my brother William says, good morning, family. What's up, bro, William? How you doing, bro? How's the day going for you so far? I know your day's kind of winding down. Zanny's is just starting. It's such an interesting dynamic, man. I don't know how you guys do it, man. More power, more respect to you guys, because that's tough, man. That long distance stuff is tough. Miss Generous says, thank you, Alicia. Juan John Carlos with the, he can't believe what this guy's talking about either. I know, bro. It's crazy. Miss Generous says, I hope you feel better soon. Yes, Sis Alicia. I hope you went back to sleep. Leave us on BG. That's cool. Leave us on BG. Get some rest, sis. Please get some rest. Brother William says, hi, good day, Sis Generous. She's right over there, bro. I can hear her munching her ice cream. She's going to town on her ice cream. Miss Generous says, Zandy. William says, haha, wait, whoa. You just got up? Bro, it's like 5:30 in the evening over there, isn't it? How are you just getting up? What is going on there? He says, wow, ice cream sandwich sounds new. No, man, the same old ice cream sandwich. The ice cream in the middle.
Is that William or Sandy?
No, I don't know. It says Curlin Family Advantage. I'm pretty sure is that Zandy? Okay, well, Zandy, can you give us a ice cream sandwich? For those of y'all that don't know about an ice cream sandwich, we're going to show you right now. Says Late, thank you. Big John says, I'm a busy man. Yes, sir. Hey, Big John, if at any time, bro, you got to set the phone down, go do your thing. No worries, brother. Thank you so much. Sis Late, thank you. She says, just listen, bro. No problem. No worries, sis. No worries. I know you're just starting your day. You got to get showered, bath, go to work, all that stuff. Hopefully you have a good day, sis. Keep us BG. We're totally happy with that. Here we go. Okay. She said, it's me, Zandy. Okay. I thought maybe that was William. Okay, sis, if you and anyone else who doesn't know what a ice cream sandwich is, I'm going to show you right now. My brother BIY, I know he knows what a ice cream sandwich is. He says, hi, Curlin Family Adventures. Caden says, Cisco, did you see Reds came down from 6 runs and beat the Giants yesterday? No, I did not see that. I saw, was it Reds? I saw on my phone, I get notifications when games start, and I saw they had a game, but I didn't watch the game. So the Reds came from 6 runs down and beat the Giants. What do you think about that? ice cream all in her mouth. Okay, guys, so look. That is an ice cream sandwich. Can you guys see that? There it is right there. So you got the ice cream right here. And then this is kind of like a soft cookie, like a thin, soft cookie almost. And there's one on this side and there's one on this side. So that's an ice cream sandwich right there. They're delicious. They're amazing. I used to eat those when I was a kid all the time. They're so good. Yeah, so the Giants got whooped on. That's Miss Janice's team. Just thought I'd let you know that. DIY says, I know ice cream sandwiches. I know you did, bro. I know you did. That's an old school ice cream right there. Oh, here, look. That is what it looks like in real life. Look at that, guys. Come on now. Whoa, hey, hey. Oh, let me do like the real YouTubers do. See that? Look at the deliciousness. Oh. Take a bite. Take a bite. Nom nom. Thank you. Nah, I'm good. I got these damn aligners in. Yeah, BIY, I knew you knew him. T-Gang says back. T-Gang, did you see that? Did you see that right there? I know you know what ice cream sandwiches are. Zanny says, hello, BIY. Kaden says, they were down 6 in the ninth. Damn, they were down 6 in the ninth. That just means well, I didn't watch the game. But when a team comes back 6 runs in the ninth inning, there must have been some breakdowns on defense or something for the Giants. That's crazy. That's a lot of runs. That's a lot of runs. Even in this era of baseball where the scores are crazy now. It used to be back in the day when I was growing up 3-2, 2-0. You rarely saw scores get above like 5 or 6, runs in a game. Now you got like 18-4, just weird games. But when you come back 6, there's some breakdowns on defense right there. Probably some errors, I wouldn't doubt. Zandy says, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Have you never had those, Zandy? Have you never had them? Says Lete, did you see that? Did you see the ice cream, says Lete? Please tell me you saw that ice cream. Juan John Carlos is like, ooh. Bro, you've had those before, right? Sir Rickman in the building. Mayong buntag, Sir Rickman. Mahjong buntag, Sir Rickman. How are you? Mr. CPR in the building. You guys don't even know. You don't even know about Sir Rickman. You don't even know about him. Don't even ask. Don't even ask. If you don't know, don't ask. So Rickman, how's it going, sir? He says, looks so yummy. Bro, it's delicious. I would eat one right now. But 2 things. I'm trying to not eat as much sugar, and I have my aligners in. They're like braces. I'm trying to get my teeth fixed. I got some teethage problems. But I would eat it if it wasn't for those 2 things. They are delicious. One of my favorites, Sir Rickman. T-Gang says, I have had so many ice cream sandwiches when I was in America. Good on you, T-Gang. Good on you. I knew I could count on you to have had those. This guy. I'm willing to donate. Will you show us where our hard-earned money will go? To what school will you donate to? I have other people in my community also willing to donate. Well, I'll tell you what, big guy. I will always show you guys where your hard-earned money goes to. That's part of what we do here. So right now, what we're working on, okay, is just the collection process. We are just collecting what we can between now and December. And then at a certain point between now and December, we're going to see what we have, where we're at. And I'm going to do probably, I don't know if I'll do a live stream, but for sure, at least a short or a video, something that's going to show not only what our totals are, okay, not only what our totals are, but tentatively what we plan on doing with the money. Because the thing is, when you go out to the Philippines, things change sometimes. And what a school is able to do, or what they're needing, it could change. But like I said, all of the funds that we've collected between the time that we were monetized, which was June 1st, and the time that we are getting ready to leave to go to the Philippines, it may even be when we get into the Philippines. Because what I don't want to do is have people donating super chats and other things, even while we're there in December, and not use that money. Or I could just say a cutoff date. But at the end of the day, all of the money that we're going to be using out there in the Philippines, it's 100% of our revenue from our YouTube channel. We're going to share that with you guys. I've said that from day one. You know, we're going to be super transparent with it. Oh, and also our Buy Me a Coffee. We have a Buy Me a Coffee app that we use. It's on our homepage, our Cisco International homepage. You can also donate there. And honestly, we would prefer people donate there because more of the money will be used for the kids. It's only 8% that they take out, whereas YouTube and the super chats, they take out like 30%. We love super chats, don't get me wrong. It's very easy, it's very convenient, and it also helps with the algorithm. It helps push our channel further out when we get more super chats. But if you want more bang for your buck, the Buy Me a Coffee app is the way to go. So yes, we will show all of our totals that we've gotten up to that point, and we will show everybody exactly what we buy. And I'll tell you right now, one of the things that we're planning on doing, we've already talked to our friend Kuya Pogi Atelea. They're our friends that live out there. You know, they have already went to Jollibee, and Jollibee has already told us, hey, we need 2 or 3 days. That's all we need, 2 or 3 days notice, and we can feed those kids. So we definitely plan on feeding all those kids Jollibee. We also plan on finding out what the school needs, and whatever fits in our budget, whatever we have, it's gonna try to purchase what they need, and then we'll figure out what to do with the rest. We're gonna try to buy the kids gifts, but in any case, we are gonna put all of that money towards those kids in the Philippines. So if that answers your question, big guy, and I hope it does, put your money where your mouth is. That's all I can say. So Rickman says, Mr. CPR here. Yes, sir, Mr. CPR in the building. Says Andy says, my first time to see that ice cream. No way. No way. Oh my goodness. I wish I could send them out there. If I could send them out there, in fact, if they don't already have those in the Philippines, man, if you want to invest and make some money, if you're somebody who has money and you want to invest in something that's going to definitely make some money, ice cream sandwiches in the Philippines will be the way to go. So Rickman says, good morning. Okay, yes, sir. Good morning to you. My brother Wanja Carl says, yes, my sister's favorite. It's a lot of people's favorite. And I want to say that's my mom's favorite too. I believe ice cream sandwich is her favorite too. So Rickman says, I'm good, bro. Have a good day. Yes, sir. So Rickman, have a good day. Don't work too hard. Stay cool out there. Thank you for dropping in, Sir Rickman. Thank you so much. T-Gang says, well, got to go. T-Gang, as always, it's a pleasure to have you here, man. He says, I'm going to a buffet. What about us? Do we get to go to the buffet with you, T-Gang? Are you, okay, look, T-Gang, this is what I need you to do. If you're going to go to a buffet, just real quick, real smooth, get your phone, take a little video as you walk by the buffet food. Just show what you're seeing there in the buffet. Make that a short video. Please, T-Gang, please do that for us. But have fun at the buffet. I would. Big John says, after a cutoff date, start over. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Big John. Because, you know, the other thing is we want this to be a continuous thing. We don't want this to end in December in the Philippines. So, yeah, I'm thinking that a good cutoff date would probably be, yeah, it probably would be like November 30th, December 1st, something like that. And the way that YouTube does it is they put all your money for the month. They add it all up and they say, okay, you made X amount of dollars. And then they send that to you like a few weeks later. So then it goes in your account. So by the time the money, they'll probably see that, okay, in November you made this much, and then the money will be sent to us like towards the end of December. I think it's like the 21st, I think is when we usually get that. So we'll still be there. We'll still be there. So that would work. Yeah. So it might be a cutoff. We'll figure all that out. But you know, the important thing is that you guys understand that 100%, and we're not making millions, guys. You know, it's nothing like that. But 100% of the money that we get between now and, let's just say, Big John, November 30th, that's all going to kids in the Philippines. The money that we get after that, we're going to have to figure out something else to do with it. But I'm telling you right now, the money that we get from this channel is not money that we're going to personally use. We're good. We don't need it. Thankfully, I'm very grateful. You know, I work very hard in my life. My wife still is working. Thankfully, you know, we're very fortunate right now. And hopefully, knock on wood, it continues that way. But, you know, we want to do something positive with this money for other people. You know, we've been given so much, we want to give back. And Philippines got our heart. And so that is our focus right now. So, but we'll definitely have a plan for after December. T Gang says, I don't work today. Good, T Gang. Get in that buffet, brother. Get in that buffet. Don't forget the video though, T Gang. Please do a little short video. Says Ogang, thank you. Juan Giancarlo says, will you do this before we meet in Cebu? Yes, I think. Wait, no. We are. What are the dates? Uh, man, what are the? I'm trying to think of what the dates are that we're going to be there. But I want to say that it is. Let's see. We're going to be. No, actually, I'll let you know. JC, I'll let you know, brother. I will let you know for sure. Sis Ogang, also, I have to make sure that her son doesn't get forgotten in this too. She lives in a whole other area than where we're going to be, but I'm going to include her son as well. But yeah, I think the 17th is when we're going to be in Cebu. And I think that's when you're going to be there, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll get with you, bro. I'll let you know for sure. T Gang says, I'm going to love this buffet. T Gang, you ain't right. You ain't got to keep bringing up your buffet, bro. But please take the video. Whoa, wait a minute. Somebody dropped some. Whoa, Big John dropped 5 Cisco International gift memberships. I'm just saying, sorry, guys. Big John, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Let's see. Hunter Frank gets one. King Boss Phillip gets one. Lisa Momsky gets one. G2 Country Girl Food Faith gets one. And Risa gets one. Big John coming off the top rope with the people's elbow. Coming down hard on 5 people with the gift membership. Pause. Before you say it, pause. Big John, thank you, brother. And guys, it's that simple. It's that simple. Big John just supplied 5 people, 5 strangers to him. These aren't even people he knows. He just donated 5 gift memberships to people, and I hope that they enjoy being members of Cisco International for the next month on Big John. And all of the money that Big John just spent on those 5 gift memberships, it's all going with us to the Philippines. And like I said in the last live stream, there, guys, and this, I love the feeling that this gives me, thinking that there's kids over there right now. They're waking up this morning. They're probably getting ready to go to school. They may even be on their way to school, because some of these kids, you know, Kuya Pogi and Atalea told us, some of these kids have to walk very long distances, like through like fields, like mud, all kinds of, to get to school. They get into school, their pants are wet, their shoes are wet, they're sitting there in the desk. You know, it's not the most fun way to get to school. But some of those kids are getting up this morning, and they're waking up, and they got to face that long trip to school, and they don't even know, guys, that in December we're going to be there, and we are going to treat them to Jollibee. We are going to buy stuff for their school that their school desperately needs, and I just love knowing that that's what's going to happen. I just love knowing that. And Big John, you're a big part of that, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Sundown says, please like, sub, and share. Please do, guys. We got 15 million in the building, 45 big likes. Wow, 45 big likes. If you haven't already, guys, if you're new to the live stream, if you just came in, if you're just hanging out, if you're lurking, it's all good. All we ask is to just drop a like. Drop a dislike if you want to. It's all good. It's all good. That lets us know, you know, where we're at. But at least give us a like or a dislike. If you can't do anything else, please do that, because it does help our channel. And if you don't want to help our channel, then kindly get the hell out of here. Miss Jenner says, Big John, thank you. Sis Ogong's clapping. Sis Ogong, you already know. You already know, sis. T-Gang says, did I get membership? T-Gang, no. You did not get membership. But the good news is you're going to the buffet. And because you said that you're going to the buffet, I now want to go to a buffet. But I know that Miss Janice will not want to go to a buffet with me, because she doesn't like eating at a buffet. I might just go by myself. Big John says, sorry, T-Gang, I tried. Everybody's tried. Everybody's tried. T-Gang, I don't know what's going on, man. He says, it's okay. Miss Janice is crying, damn. T-Gang says, bye, guys. Poor T-Gang. I'm just picturing T-Gang walking down the hallway, just dragging his feet, a tear in his eye. Poor guy. Poor T-Gang, guys. One day he's going to get a gift membership, and then his life will be complete. His life will be complete. All right, T-Gang. Enjoy that buffet, man. Enjoy that buffet. In fact, there's a buffet here. It is called, what is it? King. Is it King? King buffet? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a Chinese buffet. And yeah, the food is not the best quality Chinese food. The best Chinese food I've ever had in my life was in Hong Kong. And I didn't realize that there is a difference between California, well, American Chinese food and actual Chinese food. There's a big difference. The food there was just it's so light, so fresh. The flavor is different because, they make the Chinese food here for American taste. They don't make it that way over there. And God, the food was so good. The best pork belly I've ever had. No offense to everybody in Cebu with your lechon. No offense. All right, don't come after me. But the best pork belly I've ever had was in Hong Kong. It was just, I can't even tell you. I want to say I got pictures of it. I'm gonna find a picture of it, and next week maybe I'm gonna try to put it on the screen. You guys can see. It was amazing. The top of it was very crisp, golden brown, crispy. The fat on the top, crispy, right? And you got the little tender fat layer, and then you got the actual meat itself, tender, delicious. That's one of the things I miss the most about Hong Kong, to be honest with you, the food. Miss Jaren says, why did it translate T-Gang to damn? I don't know. I have no idea. Or not Google Translate, but here, hold on. I'm going to turn it off, guys. I always forget to turn off the dang translation. But it'll translate words that aren't foreign words. It'll recognize them as foreign words, and then it'll say weird stuff. Big John says, I do what God tells me to do. Well, Big John, as long as you're doing good in your life, that's all I care about, brother. That's all I care about. And what you did right now is definitely going to be a good thing for somebody in the Philippines, man. Like I said, there's a kid out there, several kids out there in the Philippines right now that you and Sister Alicia today are going to be helping out in a major way. So I appreciate that, brother. Cree says, do you know who Little Rick is? No, but I do know who Reek is from Game of Thrones. I do know who he is. Big John says, please don't talk about lechon. It makes me hungry, bro. My brother, I love lechon. His name is I Love Lechon. His channel on YouTube, I Love Lechon. That's how much that dude loves lechon, right? It was so good, man. It was so good. I never even knew about pork belly, like the way they cooked. I never even knew about it until we got out there. And we went to this one restaurant, really nice restaurant, not too far from where my sister lived. Actually, it was in Macau, not in Hong Kong. It was actually in Macau. And I saw that on there. I'm like, oh, how was your guys' pork belly? She goes, oh, it's very good, sir. I ordered it. I'll never forget that. It was so good, man. I got to find that picture. You got to see it. But exactly how it's supposed to be done, golden brown, crispy on the top. It's got that little fat layer, right? That's where all your flavor is. And then you got the actual pork meat in little squares. Bro, I could go on all day about it, Big John. Creedy says,
Melt in your mouth.
melt in your mouth. Yeah, literally.
And I don't even like pork.
Yeah, she don't even like pork, and she liked it. Creedy says, do you know, baby, keep? No, don't know him. Bill White says, Big John Taylor, can we talk about katsudon? What is katsudon? Big Russ says, I've had pork belly, but I'm trying to lose weight. Oh, damn. Well, pork belly is oh, shit. Pork belly is, fortunately for us, Big Russ, it is calorie-free. It is sugar-free. It is fat-free. You can eat as much pork belly as you want, and nothing will happen, Big Russ. I guarantee you that. I'm like, yeah, so just think about that. BI says, hi, Russ. Greedy says, do you know who Teddy Swims is? Don't know him. Big John says, BIY, I don't know what that is. Yes, what is katsudon? Have you mentioned that before, BIY? I feel like you have mentioned that before. Sis Annie says, Miss Jen, come to the camera. She just walked outside. I think she's coming back, though. Say hi. Zandy, did you miss her earlier when she was here? She did. She was right behind me. She went like this, like she was going to sock me in the back of the head. But she'll be back. She'll be back. She's got the crazy Sisco about OJ. Russ says, how's it BIY? Creedy says, ask Miss Jenners if she knows who Baby Keem is. If she says yes or no, just tell me, please. Okay, when she comes back. BIY says, Big John Taylor, it's Gayudan flavor, but breaded fried pork and egg on rice. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on a second here. I need to focus on this. It's Gayudan flavor. What is Gayudan flavor? First of all, we need to know that. But breaded fried pork and egg on rice. Wow. Yeah, I like it. I've never had it, but I can tell you right now, I like it. I don't know what the Gayudan flavor is. What is the Gayudan flavor? Breaded fried pork and egg on rice. You know what that almost sounds like? It almost sounds like loco moco. That's a Hawaiian dish. BIY, do you know what loco moco is? If you guys don't know what loco moco, LOCOMOCO, loco moco, look it up. It's amazing. When we go to Hawaii, there's a place we go to. It's a little breakfast place. I will definitely put a picture of that for next week. It's amazing. Okay, you are being summoned by Sis Zandy, so you need to come on over here and say hello. She misses you. Creedy says, and Creedy has a question for you too. He says, do you know Lil RT? No, I do not know them. Daggy Boy in the building says, all right. What's up, Daggy Boy? Salute to you. Good morning, sir. How are you? Big John says, hi, Zandy. Says Zandy says, I missed it. I made coffee. She's coming back. She's coming back. Daggy Boy says, Yahoo! He's got the emojis kicking off. BIY says, hi, Daggy Boy. Oh, there she is. Ah, no. Zandy, look. Here, look. I'll even get the hell out of the way. Look. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage in the champagne room, it is Miss Generous. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, she's gone now. She don't want to do all that. All right. Did you see her? Did you see her? That's just a little taste, guys. A little tidbit. We can't give you too much. We can't give you too much because then you won't tune in for her live stream, and it'll be all bad. So there you go. That's all you get. A little flavor, and that's it. Daggy Boy, thank you, brother. Good morning, Daggy Boy. Cincinnati says, hello, my dear friend, Big John. How are you? Big John says, okay, I'm officially hungry now. For real. Big John, did you look up the Loco Moco? Look that up. If you're a meat eater, that's all I'm going to say about it. That's all I'm going to say about it. T-Gang's still here with the ghosts. T-Gang, when are you going to the buffet? You got us all hungry here now. BIY. Okay, he's got a link there, guys. I hope you can click on that link. It says we'll answer all your questions. Shoo! Thank you, BIY. Appreciate you, brother. Big John says, waiting for your live, Zandy. Oh, when is your live, Zandy? When is your live going on? Thunder in the building. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. I can show you guys this picture too. Thunder says, hey, Sisco. Thunder, how you doing, brother? Are you working, Thunder? Or are you off right now? T-Game's got some potted plants. I don't know what that is. Creedy says, can you ask Miss Generous? Yeah. So, Miss Generous, Creedy would like to know if you know who Baby Keem is.
Baby Keem?
Yes. She says no. She does not know who Baby Keem is. T-Gang says, hi, Miss Jen. She said, hi. Zandy says, later, Big John, after Sisco. Thank you, says Zandy. Yeah, guys, because if Zandy goes live right now, everybody's going to leave and rush to her channel. That's not fair. So just stay here, guys. Don't go. T-Gang says, yeah. Zandy says, hi, sis. T-Gang's ready. He's ready for that buffet. He's getting pumped up. He says, bye. Says Hugh. Says, hello, ma'am. Good morning. Hello, says Hugh. Did you see her, says Hugh? She's just so cute. Isn't she so cute? Zandy says, more exposure here. You're used to it. Yeah, that's what I tell her. The more you get on there, the easier it is. The more you get on there, the easier it is. Creedy says, do you know Steezy Go Crazy? I don't know them. Oh, wait, hold on, my brother. I love the tone. I just saw you, bro. He says, good afternoon, everyone from the hamster wheel. First FAA mandated training, then a pilot complaining about a tire. They won't leave me alone today. I know, man. It is so inconvenient going to work, and they expect you to work. They can't just leave you alone. A brother's trying to just do a little YouTube. He's trying to check in with his brother Cisco. Leave him alone, guys. Let him watch the damn YouTube. I hope that helps, bro. That ain't gonna help. How you doing? I love lechon. Your ears must have been burning, bro. We were just talking about lechon, and I was telling them that the best pork belly that I ever had was in Macau. Crispy, golden brown on the surface, right? Crispy, lightly crispy on the top. The little fat cap with all the flavor sitting right on top of the little cube of pork. I love lechon. A tear would be right here on your eye. I'm gonna get the picture of it. But for now, here's a picture right here. You see that? That's me, Miss Generous, and that's my grandson, Mr. Unimpressed. That's what we call him, Mr. Unimpressed, because he always looks like this, Mr. Unimpressed. So just a little something for you guys. But let's see. FAA mandated training, that's boring. A pilot complaining about a tire, which, to be fair, if a pilot complains about anything and I'm on that plane, I'm good with it. Please do. Big John says, Miss Generous, you are so maganda po. Oh, she walked away. She left already. But she knows. She knows. Sis EB. Sis EB, good morning. How are you, Sis EB? How's everything going today, Sis EB? How was your day so far? I love Lechon says, I guess it's mandated training because there's no women on our crew. Wait, huh? I guess it's mandated training because there's no women on our crew. What do you mean? What does that mean? Sis Hugh says, hello, ma'am Sisco. How are you? ¿Cómo está? She's good, sis. She went to work today. And then she got to come home early because she can work from home sometimes. And she had some meetings that she had to do. So she had her computer there. She was doing her meetings. And technically, she may still be on the clock. I don't know. But yeah, she worked today, but she's doing good, sis. Creedy says, do you know who Comente is? I don't know who that is. How do you pronounce it, Creedy? Little Keed, nope, don't know him. T-Gang says 4 minutes. T-minus 4 minutes, guys. He's into the buffet. Thunder says, not this week. I'm off for 2. Okay, that's right. You did say that. I'm off for 2 weeks. The team is on the road for 2 weeks. And then next homestand is the last homestand. Then hopefully playoffs. Are they close? That's the are they the Wahoos? I think they're called the Wahoos, right? How are they? Are they close to making the playoffs? Have they? So it's not a sure thing, is what you're saying, Thunder. Hopefully playoffs. Okay, well, enjoy your time off, Thunder. I know you're going to be putting out a lot of content. Ms. Jenner says, T-Gang. T-Gang says, I am in the shadows. All right, T-Gang, you stay in the shadows until it's time to go to that buffet. Juan John Carlos says, sorry, just been by here, bro, at work again. Bro, no worries. Guys, I'm going to tell my brother JC, I'm going to tell all of you guys, we just appreciate the hell out of your presence here at our live stream. Whether you're locked into the screen or whether you leave it on and you walk away for a little while, you will never hear any complaints about me. If you got to go, go. You come back, you want to say, hey, I'm back, cool. Don't ever apologize, guys. It's not necessary. We're family here. Don't even worry about it. Don't even trip. Thank you, John. Thank you, brother. Miss Jen says, hi, Hugh. T-Gang's doing what you're doing. He says, Cisco. I love that Joe says, right? They're interrupting my YouTube viewing time. Yeah, that's BS, man. You don't go there to work and do a bunch of nonsense training, man. You go there to have a good time, man, and get paid. That's the big thing. But don't get carried away, bro, because we need you to keep your job. We need you to keep your job. Just a few more years, brother. Just a few more. Ms. Jones says, thank you, Big John. T-Gang, another cup of coffee for T-Gang. And, oh, yeah, that's the buffet right there. Oh, yeah, that's going to be good stuff. T-Gang, I'm not playing, man. For real. I need you to do this for me. Just a quick 15-second short video. Just walk by the buffet. Show us the food. That's it. That's all we need to do. Chris says, do you know who Nardo? I don't know who that is. Mam Leonilla. Thank you for the heart, Mam Leonilla. Thank you so much. Good morning to you. I love the channel says, if we had women in it, it would be woman. I got you, bro. I got you. See? I got you. I love Lechon. BIY would be proud. I hope BIY is still here. He would like that one. It's not mandated. It's woman dated if the women were there. Says EB, thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Sis Hugh says, hello, B, good morning. Creedy says, ask Miss Janice if she knows who JID is. When she comes back, I'll ask her. BLY says, hi, you fam, says EB. Thunder says, playoffs is a possibility if they keep playing good baseball. We are first in the division, but right now we are playing a team that beat us a lot. Oh, boy. You can be a great team, but there's always that one team that has your number. So, yeah, good luck to them. Good luck to them. I hope it works out. And so if they make playoffs, Thunder, will you still be working there during the playoffs? That's my question. I love Lechon says, yeah, just joking about my work responsibilities. No, I know, brother. Yeah, I know you take it seriously, man. All joke aside, I know you take it seriously. But damn, they need to give you just a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. And with that, I'm going to look it up here. We got 13 million in the building. We got 51 big likes, guys. Holy moly, 51 big likes. Thank you, guys. We still got like another almost 30 minutes to go with the live stream. We're already at 50. Can we do 60? Can we do 60? If you're in here right now and you haven't already, double tap the stream. If you haven't already, dropped a like on us or a dislike. We're not picky. We just ask you just do one of the above. Drop a like on us. Drop a dislike on us. Please help us get further out there in the algorithm. We're a small channel. We're trying to grow. We're trying to do big things this year. We got our trip coming up in December. We want it to be a big success. We're going to the Philippines. We're going to take all of our revenue with us. We're going to hopefully make the day of a bunch of kids, hundreds of kids in the Philippines, and set their school up with some amazing things that are going to help that school just really just be a better school. You know, our friends at Mabuhay Family Vlog, Atilea Kuyapogi, they've already got the ball rolling. We're just gonna kind of ride on their coattails, but I'm telling you guys, we're gonna have a great time out there. We're gonna help a lot of kids, and the more exposure we get on our channel, the more opportunity we have to help those kids out. So thank you guys so much for your likes. Thank you for watching, giving us the watch hours that we need to like keep our channel rolling. And I can't tell you how much we appreciate it, guys. And you're gonna see when December comes around how much all of your help and how much all of your assistance is just gonna make a difference in so many kids' lives. So we really appreciate that. Where are we at here? Brother BIY says, hi, I love Lechon, Thunder Strong. BIY, what was that flavor that you said? What was that flavor that you said earlier? With the food you were talking about, the Japanese loco moco. T Gang says, Thunder Strong, how are you? Big John says, I love Lechon. That was funny, bro. It went right over my head. I didn't even see that come, man. That was like a damn left hook that you're not even looking for. Damn it, I love Lechon. Creedy says, do you know the song I Want to Love You by Akon? Of course, Creedy. Of course I know that song. Thunder says, I will still be working during playoffs. Yes, nice, man. So needless to say, you don't have to pay for tickets. You just show up at work and you're there. Nice, man. I love playoffs, man. I don't care what sport it is. It could be any sport. Playoffs is just exciting, you know? I don't care what sport it is. It's just exciting. I love playoffs. Creedy says, is Miss Janice so ATL? She is the furthest thing from ATL. No, she's not. She got a little bit of ATL maybe in her. You know, she was raised in the Bay Area. And the Bay Area and ATL, they do have a connection, Creedy. So I'm just saying, she might be a little ATL. Ma'am Leonilla with the volcano. Thank you, Ma'am Leonilla. Hello, sis Gracie, Irish Maid, Charisse, everybody there. Hello. I love Lechon says, BIY, howdy. Creedy says, what's the closest place in Slocum, Alabama you been to? Like the closest place in Slocum, Alabama you been to? Name the place. I told you, I think the closest place I've been to Slocum, Alabama is probably there when we were in Pensacola. Probably or Destin. Probably Destin, Florida is the closest I've ever been to Slocum, Alabama. Thunder says, I'm doing good, T-Gang. Gayu Don Flavor. Hold on, let me take a screenshot, guys. All right, wait. There we go. Okay. Screenshot done. Gayu Don Flavor. Guys, if you don't know what, it's raining outside. I can hear the rain outside. What the hell? It never rains in Southern California. If you know that song, it's true. It never rains in Southern California. We're in Central California. It's raining here. Crazy. Yeah, guide on flavor. If you guys don't know what that is, like I don't know what that is, look that up. Check that out. My brother BIY is saying it's delicious. We got to believe him. Ma'am Nilla, thank you. I love the show. Says Big John Taylor, glad you thought so. Zandy says, much lechon will make your blood. Zandy, I'm gonna hide that comment. Don't ever, ever come in here talking bad, disrespecting our lechon. Our lechon is a saint, says Zandy. Lechon is delicious. It has no bad intentions. It does not give you high blood pressure. It does not make you fat. It is just simply delicious. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. She says, but lechon always served here in the Philippines because it's so damn good. It's so delicious. We love it. Have you ever been to House of Lechon, sis? Have you ever been to House of Lechon? In Cebu, there's a place called House of Lechon, and it's delicious. If you haven't been, you have to go. Thunder says, I got 2 new phone covers. I will post them on my community. Nice. So what kind of phone you got, Thunder? Is it an iPhone? Is it an Android? What kind of phone is it? And guys, do me a favor. Go check out my brother Thunder's channel. He's got a good channel, guys. And he's going to be posting his phone cases. You got to check it out. You got to check it out. If it's an iPhone. If it's an Android, nah. No, check it out, guys. Pastor, okay, this must be William. Good morning, Sisco. Showing support from work. There we go. There's my brother right there. What's going on, William? How you doing, bro? You're still at work, man. Man, you work kind of late, man. You must work long hours, bro. I know you got a plan. I know this, and I'm rooting for you. But I think of all of you guys, and I say this with all the humility that I can muster. I'm so grateful to be retired. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. It's amazing. All right. And I only say that because, number one, I want you to know it feels great because once you get there, you're going to love it so much. But in the meantime, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here, hanging out with us at work. Just like my brother, I love Lechon. Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. Creedy says, can you ask Miss Jenner if she knows who J.I.D. and Dar... When she comes back. Yeah, when she comes back. Sis Danny says, baby, good morning. Hi. Hi, baby. Is that how you say it, Zandy? I love that John says, and William, she's not yelling. She's not trying to fight with you. She says, baby, good morning. You got to appreciate that, man. I love that John says, we haven't had any rain in months. Unless you count gophers in our yard, it seems to be raining those. Yeah, man. It's summer here, so it really doesn't rain here. So this is kind of weird. Yeah, it's probably been months. It's probably been months since it's rained here. I think, gosh, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you when the last time was it rained. And you can hear it outside. So that's a good amount of rain coming down. Yeah, man. It's weird. This weather's really weird, guys. BIY says, Pastor Culture, Ma'am Leonilla, hello. Chris says, have you ever been to Huntsville, Alabama? No, have not been to Huntsville, Alabama. Do you know who Willie William is? Do not know him. Zanny says, am not eating pig lechon. What? We can't be friends anymore. You have to eat pork lechon. You have to. You have to. It's so good. How can you not eat that? It's so delicious. I'm not. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. We're still friends, but damn it, it's so delicious. I'm sorry. Guys, look, I'm at the point in my life where I realize that I've got more years behind me than I have ahead of me. Right? I know this, and I do want to live a long life. So, in all seriousness, yes, there are some aspects of eating lechon that may not be the best for your health, but damn it. Life is a risky thing. Life is a risky thing. You and only you have to decide what risks are worth it. And I'm sorry, I have to be able to eat a little lechon every now and then. I have to have a little pork every now and then. I have to. It's just part of who I am. And with that, I'm going to continue on. Chris says, have you ever been to Paris? Negative. I love lechon says, you're welcome, Sisco. Thank you, brother. Chicken lechon. Yeah, chicken lechon. Yeah, but we like the pork lechon. Uh, William says, I'm a manager, so unfortunately my shift varies. Ugh. Yeah, man. Eesh. I was never a manager. I was a second level supervisor, and so I know how that is. And that's one good thing, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't promote to the manager. I made it all the way to the level right before becoming a manager, and I had an opportunity back in 2009. It was to go to that next level, and I'm glad I didn't do it because it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work, and yeah, you're never really off work. You're either on call or it just it was too much, and I knew I just could not do that. So kudos to you, brother. Man, that's a lot of work, but make sure you just balance it out, bro. And it seems like you definitely are. You definitely are. Creedy says, "Have you ever been to the UK?" Never. Says Andy's got the crazy Cisco. Why you got to put the crazy Cisco emoji up there? Big John says savory. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. Hold on. Savory, sweet, and umami rich profile featuring a balance of soy sauce, sweet rice wine, mirin, dashi broth, and tender onions simmered with thinly sliced beef. Key flavor components, savory, umami. Guys, come on now. If your mouth is not watering right now, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Big John, good looking out, man. So that's that flavor that BIY was talking about. Balance of soy sauce, sweet rice wine. That's such a good combination. Dashi broth and tender onions simmered with thinly sliced beef. You know what sounds good too right now? Some Korean barbecue. Sounds good right now. Anybody getting hungry? Big John, I know you're hungry. Anybody else getting hungry right now? Man, William says, she yelled at me yesterday, Cisco, after the live stream over an early plane ticket. Okay, wait. Over an early plane ticket. Meaning it's like you have to get up early and go to the airport? What do you mean? A early plane ticket. All I'm gonna ask is who's responsible for getting all the flights together? Who's responsible for that? You gotta coordinate. You gotta coordinate, bro. Sandy's got the crazy Cisco emoji again. Ma'am Leonilla with the popcorn, thank you. Creedy says, how do you say Fred Durr backwards? Like, how do you you just spelled it. You could see it right there. Oh my goodness, Creedy. What are you coming up with? T Gang says, I'm on my way there to the buffet. Creedy or T Gang. Don't forget what I asked, please. If you don't do anything else today, just take a quick video of the buffet. We need to see it. Thank you. Creedy says, have you ever been? No. Cannon the man says, hello, remember me? Cannon the man. It doesn't ring a bell, but welcome. Welcome back. Thank you. We got 19 million in the building, 55 big likes. Okay, see, look, I just got a notification. Dodgers at Braves. I might have to watch that one. Dodgers at Braves is on right now. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. Cannon the man. No, I don't. I don't remember you. When were you here, Cannon the man? But, thank you for coming back. And while you're here, please double tap that screen. Drop a like if you don't mind. And if you haven't already and you enjoy the vibe, please subscribe. Welcome back, Canada, man. Creedy says, have you ever been to Afghanistan? Not yet, not yet. Juan John Carlos says, I'll eat lechon all day, then break my ketosis state. What? Man, ketosis state or not, I'll eat lechon all day long. I did try that. When I was fighting still, I tried that. People were talking about that. And I don't know. I don't think I did it long enough. Maybe, I don't know. I did it for about a month. And I definitely didn't lose any weight, and that's what I was trying to do. I didn't lose any weight. The only thing that it did for me, I always felt really hot, like my body ran hot all the time. So I just stopped doing it. And it was just something I was trying to try because I was really tired of like having to cut weight the hard way. And people were saying, "Oh yeah, do this." And it didn't work for me. So does it work for you, Juan John Carlos? And how long do you have to do it for you to feel like it's working? Ma'am Lil Nilla with the popcorn, thank you. Big John says, William. Creedy says, have you ever been to Japan? No, bro. We were supposed to go to Japan in December before we went to Philippines, and it just didn't work out. It was just too much. Logistically, it was going to be way too much to deal with. We want to go to Japan and only Japan on one of our upcoming vacations. We want to go to Japan and just focus solely on Japan. Our sis Icy's out there. Can't wait to get out there and see her family. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. Um, Japan's an awesome place. You know, Miss Generous is really excited to get out there. It's a shame we couldn't get out there this year, but I promise we're definitely going to get out there, Creedy. We are going to get out there. We're going to go see T Gang in the building. Definitely. T Gang says, I have Sir Matancero, Boss Butcher in the building. Salute to you, Boss Butcher. How are you? Good morning, Mount Buntag. How are you, sir? The the skills, guys. I've said it before and I say it again. The skills that this man has as a butcher, it's astounding. If you haven't already, please go check out Matancero TV. Please subscribe to his channel. Please watch this man and watch what he does. He makes it look easy, guys. He makes it look so easy. Like you can sit there and just watch it. It's mesmerizing. Sir Matancero, thank you, sir. Good morning. I just got, okay, I'll get back to them. Mamla Nila, thank you. Boss Butcher says, good morning, Boss Sisco. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. Is it windy? Is it windy there where you are, Boss Butcher? I heard it was kind of windy up in that area. T Gang says, but that is because I live there. We know this. Oh, Mamla Nila, thank you. Sir Martha Cyril, thank you for the hearts. Zanny says, yes, I don't like that early flight. How early is it? What time is it supposed to be? And where are you guys going? Where's the next trip to? Creedy says, have you ever been to Jamaica? Not yet, Creedy. I do hope to go there someday. I do hope to go there someday. I had a cousin and my aunt that went there. They loved it. We'll definitely get there one day. Cannon the Man says, yesterday. You were here yesterday? Were you talking to us, Cannon the Man, or did you change your name or something? I don't recall your name, but thank you. Thank you for coming back. Much appreciated. Creedy says, have you ever been to Morocco? Not to Morocco. Have not been to Africa. I can tell you right now, have not been to Europe, have not been to Africa, have not been to Australia, have not been to South America. I've been to Asia, I've been to the United States, I've been to Mexico, and that's about it. Mamlino, thank you. Creedy says, have you been to Germany? Not yet. That's on the list. Cannon says, can I have mods? Not yet. Okay, maybe that's yesterday. I think you might have asked for some mods. And I probably told you what I'm gonna tell you right now. We don't just give out mods to everybody. Okay. We give out mods to people that we know and people that we trust and people that we have a good feel for their vibe. And if we feel that they have a great vibe and we can trust that they're not going to be acting foolish in the as a moderator, that's when we give people moderators. So keep coming back. Keep coming back. Let us get to know you a little bit. Interact in the chat. You know, we need to get to know you before we just start handing out mods. Says EB, thank you with the custom emojis. Cisco and Jan, thank you so much. Ma'am Little Nilla, good morning. Thank you. T Gang says, bye. Enjoy your buffet, T Gang. Hope you have a great day. And he puts all the good foods up there. T Gang, don't forget about that video, bro. Please don't. Chris says, have you been to Canada? Negative. Candace says, yep, I was talking. Okay, so that was you. Yeah, hang out. Let us get to know you, Cannon. And again, you know, there's no rush to be a mod. There's no rush to be a mod here. My brother Juan John Carl says, it's different for me. When I eat a lot of carbs, I feel bad, but a very high protein and fast diet, I feel so young and light on my feet. And I wake up feeling so good. I don't have to calorie count. That's true. That's one thing I did like about it because I'm a meat eater. And you didn't have to worry about calorie counting. There was a lot of stuff that I could eat and not really feel too bad about it. Because even though it's kind of a high fat diet, that's what your body is supposed to be burning, you know, for energy. So that's why I thought, okay, this would be perfect, man. This would be great for like cutting weight. I don't know. Maybe I was doing it wrong, but yeah, I felt okay. I felt fine on it. Like I still felt like, you know, I had energy. I still felt like I still felt strong, but I always felt real like just hot. Like my face and I just felt hot all the time. So that might have been part of the process. I don't know. I did it for a month. How long have you been doing it, Juan John Carlos? I did it for a month, and it didn't seem like there was any noticeable weight loss. It didn't seem like there was anything about it that made me want to go, okay, let me continue this. And I was getting close to the time that I had to start cutting weight, so I had to give it up. Ma'am Nilla, thank you. Wakana Sato, good morning. Good morning, says Wakana Sato. She's got the strawberries and the waves and the hearts. Thank you, sis. Good morning to you, Wakana Sato. Thank you for joining us today. We got 15 million in the building. We got 57 likes. Guys, we're this close. We're this close to hitting 60, guys. I want to say we haven't hit 60 before. That might be our high. 60 might be our high. So if you haven't already, please drop a like on us. Double tap that screen. Even if it's a dislike, drop it on us. We can take it. This what kind of Sato, good morning. Thank you. Creed says, do you know Nick Cannon? Of course we know who Nick Cannon is. Big John says, I remember you, Cannon, the man. I think he was asking for moderator yesterday. I love Lechon says, I hate early flights because I am not a morning person, but when flying standby, it's the best chance I have to get a seat on the plane. Yeah, I can understand that. And we usually fly the red eyes. When we go international, we fly the red eyes. Cannon says, you do, Big John? Diggy boy, thank you. Thank you, brother. Good morning. Creed says, Creed, you already know. Diggy boy says, all right. Cannon the man says, yo, I love the streams and your content. Thanks for making my days better. Cannon the man, thank you. I really hope you mean that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Creed is asking, have you been to Brazil? Negative. Sis Wishy in the building. She says, Sisco, my radio. I'm your radio. Hello in Zamboanga. Hello, Sis Wishy. This is Cisco International 99.2. Hello, how are you, Sis Wishy? Is there a song you'd like to request today? Is that good enough, sis? Thank you, boy. Thank you. Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. My brother Juan John Carlos says, try at least 3 months. Whoa. I might try it again someday. I'm not young and virile like you are, bro. I don't have the immaculate hair anymore. I'm not just ripping and roaring out there like I used to. I don't know if I could do it for 3 months, bro. And at this point, I don't know. I don't know if my health could take it, because again, it is a high fat diet. I'm not necessarily saying I'm trying to cut fat out of my diet because obviously I eat lechon and all that stuff. I'm just saying if that was solely what I was working on, I don't know. Like I said, after that month of doing it, I don't know, 3 months, I don't know if I could do it, bro. It'd be hard with Miss Jonas too, because we'd have to have two totally separate, things going on with the way she eats and the way I eat. So I don't know. And at this point, like I said, I'm not trying to. I want to drop in weight, but I don't know if I want to work that hard, bro. Creedy says, "Have you ever been to?" No, Creedy, I've never been to. I just told you, I've never been to Europe. Says when she's laughing. Was that cool, sis? I could do that. I could do that for you. Candyman says, "Do you stream Twitch? If you do, I really want to watch." No, I don't. I don't do Twitch. This is the only place that I do live stream on. Just YouTube. That's it, and that's enough. I don't think I could do it anymore. I don't know how everybody sends stuff all these other places and keeps track of all that. I don't know how they do it. Sis Wishy or Sis Icy does that. I don't know. I couldn't do it. That's a lot of work. Ma'am Nilla, thank you. Cree says, "Did you know Nick Cannon's real name?" No, quit. Wishy says, "Come on, you're just 28." Sis go, yeah, sis. I'm only 28 years old, but I just feel old already. I've had a long life in those 28 years of mine. Hopefully 29 will be better. It'll be better, sis. We'll see. BIY says, sis Wishy, hello, darling. Chris says, have you been to the UAE? No, but I do want to go. I love Jones says, I'm surprised that my cholesterol is normal considering my diet. So are you seriously eating a lot of lechon all the time, bro? What is your diet? And guys, we got like 4 minutes. I gotta, let me see here. Hold on. Okay. Sis Wishy says, DIY morning. She's laughing. Guys, we are at 15 million in the building. We got 57 big likes. Thank you so much for the 57 big likes. That's a lot. That's a lot for us. My goal when I go into these live streams is to try to get to 50. If we can get to 50, man, that is a huge win for us. That's a great number to push us further in the algorithm. And man, incredible. Thank you guys so much. It is Friday Junior here. It is Thursday, Friday Junior here in California. Happy Friday to everybody in the Philippines. Still Thursday here in the U.S. We've had a great day today. We've had a good, fun live stream today. I appreciate everybody for coming in here. Let me just catch up with these real quick. Cannon says, "Do you like the OG Mario game?" I've been playing video games ever since like the Atari was it the 1300 came out. Actually, Pong. I was playing Pong when I was a kid. So yeah, all the OG old school Mario games. Yeah, man, off Nintendo, all that stuff. Yeah, of course. Cannon says, I love the OG ones. Yeah, Super Mario. You talking about the Mario Brothers, the one where it's them, it's both brothers, and they're trying to they have the different levels, and they're trying to, what is it Turtles? I think it is Turtles. Yeah, so that's the OG one. Yeah, I definitely like that one. I love Jones says, if I were in Philippines, I would be. Yeah, well, you can get a hold of some. I'm pretty sure you can get a hold of some there in San Diego. I know there's hella Philippine restaurants down there. Says Angel says, hey, Cisco, I'm still in the BG marketing the episode I just dropped. Here it is. Guys, there you go. If you can, please click that link. Go check out my sister Angel. She has a great channel. She just dropped an episode tonight. Please go check that out. If you can't click the link, that's okay. Just search her name and go to her channel. Please subscribe. Let her know you saw her here at Cisco International. Just put hashtag Cisco or Cisco International, however you want to do it. Creedy says, do you know Robin Thicke? I do. Sis we says, Sis Rose. Creedy says, do you know the song I Don't Like? No, I don't know that one. Mam Leonilla, thank you so much. Mam Leonilla. Guys, we got to get going here. I love the choice of Space Invaders. Yeah, Space Invaders. Miss Pac-Man, Space Invaders. Donkey Kong Jr. was a big favorite of mine. All the Marios were a favorite of mine. Galaga. What was the other game called? There was another one I used to like too, but I'm not gonna be able to remember before we got to get out of here. Says Evie, thank you so much. Says Evie, have a great day. And Emily and Nilla, thank you. Have a great day. I love the Jones says, yeah, Turtles. I remember that. Yeah, it goes. I gotta go back. I gotta go back sometimes because man, that was so many years ago. Cannon says, what sports do you play? I'm curious. Cannon, come back Monday. Come back Monday. I'll do my live stream. It's 2:30 to 4:30 California time. Come back Monday and ask me that question. I will definitely answer. So Sweet says, Sis Rose, love your new vlog. Guys, please, again, check out her new vlog or new video that came out. Thunder says, hey, Cisco, I'm back. I had to eat dinner. I got 2 new phone covers. I posted a picture of them, what they look like. And one more, guys. Check out Thunder. He just posted his new phone covers, guys. Check it out. I'm sure it's amazing. Creed says, Griffin Johnson OG, no. BLY says, I love the Chone. Chocolate churros are the best. Yes, they are. Big John's posting up the bat gen emojis. Thank you, Big John. Big John, thank you again for those gift memberships. Sis Alicia, thank you so much for the super chat you sent. And everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the interaction. Thank you for watching the ads if you watch the ads. And thank you just for being a positive person in the live stream, guys. I got to get going, though. Creedy's asking, I don't know, Jalen Brown. Wanda Cole says, take care, big bro. My brother, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day, man. Don't work too hard. Remember, it's Friday Junior. Sis Angel says, wishy. Oliver says, oh, yeah. Creedy's asking me if I know people. Yes, I do. Cannon says, all right, sounds good. Yeah, Cannon, thank you so much, man. Come back next week. Mamily Nil, thank you. Big John says, nice phone case. He's already checked it out. Look at that. That's why I love this community, guys. We're at 57 likes, 15 million people in the building. I'm going to sign off here, guys. Thank you so much. We'll be back for sure next Monday, 2:30 to 4:30 California time. Be back. We're gonna do it all over again. I'm working on something, guys. I'm trying to think of something for the live stream. I'm working on it. You know, I want to try something. We're gonna see. I've been talking to Ms. Generous about it. Nothing huge, but it's something that I think is gonna make the live stream a little bit more fun. So be looking out for that next week, and possibly Miss Generous doing her live stream in the next few days. If not, moi, I will do a random live stream for sure. So keep in touch, guys. Make sure you set the notifications to all. And with that, let me read these last couple ones. Cannon says, bye, big brother. Thank you, Cannon. Talk to you next week. Creed says, do you know Cisco International? I know who he is. You know I know who he is. But guys, thank you for the 57 likes. We'll talk to you guys next week. Have a great week, and don't forget to be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace. Be kind to others and give grace to those who deserve it, guys. And make sure you're always spreading love and staying positive. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week for sure. Maybe Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Maybe Miss Jones will be doing her thing. Be looking out for it. All right, Mamily and Nilla, thank you. We'll see you. And with that, guys,